the boy with scissor hands, making even eating an extremely difficult task for him. Edward would always accidentally cut himself, living all alone in a huge castle. That was until a woman burst into his world.
I'll just be going now.
Don't go.
Peg brought him home, giving him his first real taste of the world outside the castle walls. Everything was new. When he saw a waterbed for the first time, his curiosity got the better of him, and he accidentally poked a hole right through it. But the trouble didn't stop there. He couldn't even get dressed without Peg's help. And at the dinner table, he struggled just to hold a fork. Still, for the first time in his life, Edward was finally experiencing what it meant to truly live. To fit in with his new family, he spent his days grooming the garden and even gave the local women trendy haircuts. He became the town's handyman, picking locks for neighbors who forgot their keys and turning into a master griller at neighborhood BBQs. It seemed like everyone was finally accepting him. For the first time, he wasn't lonely. But Peg's son, Jim, wasn't happy. He hated how Edward was stealing all the attention. Jim set a trap, tricking Edward into a bank vault. The alarm went off instantly. Panicked, Edward couldn't get the door open, and he realized too late that he'd been set up. When the police arrived, they saw his scissor hands as deadly weapons. He was thrown into jail. Even though the police eventually cleared his name and released him, the damage was done. The townspeople began to fear him. Despite the cold shoulders, Edward's heart remained pure. When he saw a child in danger, he rushed to help without a second thought. But as he tried to check on the boy, he accidentally cut the child's face. To the onlookers, it looked like a brutal attack. Neighbors swarmed in to pull them apart, and in the chaos, Edward accidentally nicked them, too. He had no way to explain himself. That's when Jim stepped in and shoved him to the ground. Acting in self-defense, Edward cut Jim. In that instant, the town saw him as nothing but a monster. Heartbroken and furious, Edward tore at his clothes, shredded the hedges, and slashed tires. He could trim the most beautiful gardens and make the world a masterpiece. But he couldn't make people see the kindness in his heart. In the end, Edward retreated back to the only place he truly belonged, his silent, lonely castle.